Hi everyone, Dennis Foley from Acoustic Fields. Today we're going to talk about squeezing source for resolution. Our digital sources today are pretty good. They've come a long way. I think early 80s was when the first converters came out, digital to audio, or digital to analog, and analog to digital converters came out. So it's been, 30 some years, 35 years. Longer than that, 40 years. So it's been a long time. So we've made some advancement. So how do we achieve more resolution? That seems to be the goal for us humans. More, better, 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 which is a noble effort. Granted, you push the format as hard as you can. I mean, look at LPs. Push that format as hard as you can. And then you had turntables that were vibration or less vibration. And then you had tone arms and cartridges and preamps for that whole electronic system. So what we do in the digital domain is they upsample. They increase the sample rate, I think is the technical term, and that increases the resolution. And that's an electronic process. So it's a little bit easier because, you're working in the digital domain in both video and audio. So it's a little bit easier. I just saw PS Audio has, I guess it's a DAC, you could call it that, that up samples to the highest resolution in the digital format. I don't know what that is, DSD or something like that. But anyway, it's the top of the, push the, format to the max and get the highest resolution that you can. So when you're dealing with ones and zeros, it's easy to, well, not easy, but it's manipulable and it's predictable and consistent. You can work things and get results. The analog domain, which is the domain we work in the room, is, a high distortion domain by definition, right? It's a domain we hear in, and lots of things that go on we don't like. Greater noise, less headroom, we don't have the dynamic range that digital has. So it's kind of an analog curse in a way, compared to digital. Now, if analog's all we had, it wouldn't be a curse, it would be a blessing. Funny how that works. So room acoustics is all analog, of course. We must get organized. We must have a plan. We must have higher noise floor pressure, reflections. We got all this going on in the room. It's not organized. There's pressure wave problems. There's room modes. There's reflections that interfere with the direct energy from our speakers, the purest energy. The energy that has less room sound. So that's our goal. So we got to look at everything, So we got to increase the headroom in the room. And that's all done through pressure management. If we don't get the low frequency pressure in the room managed correctly, it smothers and blurs everything. So here we are with the analog curve. So pressure management, low frequency energy below 100 cycles always has to be managed first. Time domain management for reflections. Absorption and diffusion are two technologies, but not all absorption technologies are created the same. Whenever you see a sound absorption technology advertised, ask yourself, will it work for music and voice? Because music and voice are different. They're special. We're very aware of slight changes in voice and stuff. So the treatment you use has to be hypersensitive to that ability to detect small tonal changes, right? So the rate and level is critical. Diffusion, same thing. Frequency response is critical. Distance is critical. All that has to be managed. Think of diffusion as the chocolate syrup on the ice cream. You got to have the ice cream first. Okay, a lot of people want the syrup first. Middle and high frequency tool. There's new products out there now that are designed digitally. Analog products for your room that deal mainly with middle and high frequency reflections. So you can see the bleed of the two domains. But squeezing source for resolution. We squeeze our digital sources. Now we got to work on our room because that's the weakest link. If you're driving down, if two cars start at the same time, the one car is going to drive this way, and that's the digital car, okay? And here's the room. It's always lagged behind. So we got to get this car up to here. So at least they have a fighting chance. And then when you get the two working together, there's a synergy between a high resolution source and a room that's got a higher resolution. I don't have the words to put into it. When all the pieces start fitting together and working, you just never want to leave the room. So squeezing source for resolution. We got to squeeze both sources, our music and our rooms. Hope this helps. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video, and if you liked it, please give us a thumbs up. We also have a newsletter that you can subscribe to, so please do that because we offer special price discounts to only those on our newsletter. And then don't forget about our forum. We have started a forum on our own website where people ask questions, and I usually get a chance every couple of days to look at it. There's an interchange between people on the forum, and we'll give you real answers on a regular basis, so that'll help you. Thank you.